Hello students, today we are going to discuss some question answer related to office tools, basically from Microsoft Office, which includes MS Word, PowerPoint and MS Excel. So when we talk about the office tools that include some software such as MS Office, Open Office, so some concepts are common to all of the softwares. So these are some questions related to office tools. So let us start one by one. First of all, what is a mail merge facility? And that question belongs to MS Word. So mail merge facility is used when one want to create set of documents that are essentially the same, but where each document contains unique personalized element. For example, in letter that announces a new product, the company logo and the text about the product will appear in each letter, and the address and greeting line will be different in each letter. Using mail merge, one can create personalized letter containing same, but the receiver different, but the receiver detail are different on each letter. Second is set of labels. The destination address is unique on each label. And third is set of envelopes. The return address is the same on all envelopes, but the destination address is unique on each one. So this is a brief introduction about mail merge facility. In short, we can say that mail merge facility basically used when we want to send a letter or a content to many person, and the content are the same, but the address may be differ. In that case, we use mail merge facility. Using mail merge facility, we have to change only the address, not the content, and we are easily send that content of letter to thousands of people at the same time. So it saves our time. It basically increases our efficiency. So that's why we use the mail merge facility. So that is used for the personalized letter. And the second question is, what is the actual use of mail merge feature available in the word processor? So in this question, basically, we have to tell what is the actual use or what is the basic use of the mail merge feature that is available in different word processor. Here, one thing is to be noticed that not even as there is a there is no software given in this question. So basically, this mail merge option is provided by the MS Office also, and it is Open Office also. So that is a common feature for all of the software that is related to word processor. The question is, what is the actual use of the mail merge features available in the word processor? So in our daily life, many applications require documents, letter containing similar text, and a common layout to be sent to a number of persons. And the mail merge features merge document containing similar information with some difference like name, address in a very quick and easy way. So as I told you earlier that if you want to send a same content to the different person or the number of persons, even there are the thousands of other persons at the same time, so without writing again the same content, we just change the address of address and some other main points regarding to that letter, and we just send it using the mail merge options in a very quick and in a very fast manner. So that's why we use a mail merge feature in word processor. Next, let us take the third question. What are the main constituents or components document of a mail merge process? Now in this question, basically, we have to ask that what are the main components of mail merge process. So as we know that what is the mail merge process, now we have to tell what are the basic components of the mail merge process. First of all, there should be a document that is called the main document, okay, which we have to send to a number of persons, certain number of persons. So in a mail merge operation in Word, this is the document that contain the text and the graphics that are same for each version of the merged document, such as the return address of the uh, salutation in a form letter. So that is the first of all, the main document should be there. Okay. So the main component, first main component is main document. Second is merge field. This is a placeholder that you insert in the main document. For example, insert the city merge field to have word insert a city name such as the Paris that is stored in the city data field. Second is merge field. This is a placeholder that you insert in the main document. So example is also given there. Suppose you want to insert a city such as a Paris or Delhi, whatever it is. So only the city will be changed and the rest content are the same. So that is the second important or important component of mail merge. Okay. Third, and it is a part of main document also. Now our second topic is data source. So this is a file that contain this is a file that contain the information to be merged in a document. That is a data source. For example, the list of the names of the address that you want to use in the mail merge. You you must connect to the data source before you can use the information in it for the mail merge process. So second is data source. So generally we make a data source in MS Excel sheet in which different persons names information related to their address, such type of information are given, and we just correlate that information to our main document to send uh, the same content to different person or um, the same content to at a different address. So second is data source. So basically data source is a file, and that file contains the information to be merged in a document. And the third is merged document. Third important thing is merged document. So this is the resulting document that you receive when you merge your mail merge main document with the address list. And the resulting document can be printed result or a new Word document that contain the merged result. So this is the resulting document that you receive when you merge your mail merge main document with the address list. So these are the three important points: main document with merge field, second is data source, and third is merge document. Okay, so these are the three main points of mail merge options. Our next question is, what are the required steps to complete the basic mail merge process? Now in this question we have to mention the different steps used in mail merge option. So first of all, open or create a main document. Second thing is, open or create a data source with individual recipient information. Third is, add or customize merge field in the main document. Okay, and the fourth is, merge data from the data source in the main document to create a new merge document. To create the new merge document. So these are the 4 points. Next, in data, mail merge facilities are available in through tools mail merge, and similar options are also available in MS Word also. Now the fifth question is, you can make a change in the Word document normally and also in the track change mode. How are the two modes of editing documents differ? First of all, when we turn on track change option, all changes that are made to the document shows up as a colored markups. In some text is deleted, the deleted text won't appear, but instead it will have a visible strike through. If some text is added, it will be shown as a plain underlined red text. All these markups allows another person to see which changes have been made before making the change permanent. So that is a track change mode option. And very important question, and the very important question is this is so you can make change in a Word document normally and also in track change mode. So in track change mode, whatever we make a change, that change are basically shown in main documents. So before we are going to save that document, that changes appear on that screen, and we are clearly say that what text is deleted or what text is insert at that time before going to save that document. So it is a very important uh, concept, track change option. I will repeat it again. So when we turn the track change option, all changes that are made to the document shows up as the colored markups. Okay, and if some text is deleted, note that if some text is deleted, the deleted text will not be disappear, but instead it will have a visual strike through. And if some text is added, it will be shown as a plain underlined red text, and all these markups allows another person to see which changes have been made before making the changes permanent. Our next question is, what are the types of comments that can be inserted in writer? Now that question is related to comments. So there are basically two types of comment that can be inserted in a writer, and these are comment specific to change made with track change feature, and second, general comment, which are also called notes. So there are two types of comments. First comment basically relates to the track change feature, and second is general comments, which are also called as notes. Two types of comments are there. Now, what do you insert? How do you insert math symbols in writer? That is very important question. That how do you insert math symbols in writer? To insert a math symbols, we can use insert special character command and then choose symbol font. So remember this. I just mark these points. First of all, use insert option, then go to special characters command and then symbol font. Okay. In this way, we can easily insert math symbols in writer. Next is, what do you mean by multimedia software? Now that these are the questions related to MS Word. Now MS Word is complete, or Office Tools um, writer part is complete here. Now next topic is about the presentation, PowerPoint presentation, or in this part basically our main focus is all about the presentation concept. So first question is, what do you mean by multimedia software? So software that incorporates images, text, sounds, computer animation, and video sequences known as multimedia software. First question is related to the definition of the multimedia software. The software that incorporates image, text, sounds, computer animation, and video sequences known as multimedia software. Actually, multimedia is a combination of two words, multi and media. Multi means more than once, and media basically refers to the text, audio, video, animation. Okay, so when we combine any more than one media in any application, then it is called the multimedia application. So in this question, it is asked that what do you mean by multimedia software? So the software that incorporates image, text, sounds, computer animation, and video sequence is known as multimedia software. Next question is, name the various presentation material that can be created with the help of Impress. Okay, so Impress is a open office tool by which we can easily create a presentation. So here the question is asked about the Impress, that name the various presentation material that can be created with the help of Impress. So using Impress, one can create various presentation material like charts, graphs, slides, handouts, overheads, 35 slides, speaker notes, etc. Okay. So these are the different presentation material, and presentation material are like charts, graphs, slides, handouts, overheads, etc. So these are all are done by Impress. Next question is, what are the basic component of a slide? That is very important question. When you make a slide, then most of the time it is asked that what are the basic component of a slide that we create. So the basic components of the slides are, basically there are four basic components of a slide, and these are title and subtitles, second is graphs, third is drawing objects, and fourth is clip art and pictures. These are the four important components of a slide. I will repeat it again. Titles and subtitles, first one, second is graph, third is drawing objects, and fourth is clip art and pictures. These are the four important component of a slides. Next is, what are the various component of a slide that can be used for reference purpose? What are the various component of a slide that can be used for reference purpose? So the various component of a slide that are used for reference purpose are handouts, speaker notes, and outlines. These are the various component of a slide that are used for reference purpose: handout, speaker notes, and outlines. The next question is, what are the use of slide shorter view in Impress? What are the use of slide shorter view in Impress? Slide shorter view displays entire set of slides on a screen so that you can check the order and completeness of your presentation. So slide shorter view displays entire set of slides on a screen, all slides at the same time. And what is the advantage of this? The basic advantage that we can check the order and the completeness of the presentation, that our presentation is complete or not, or whether all slides are there or not. So that is the main purpose of the slide shorter view. Okay. Our next question is, how are headers and footers useful? How are headers and footers useful? So the headers and footers are very useful for displaying the similar useful information on each slide, and one can change the header and footer details at any time in the presentation. So top of the page is on top of the slide, there is a header, and at the bottom there is a footer, and we insert header and footer because we want to display some meaningful or some important information regarding to the slide. Okay, we can insert page number, or the institution name, or the organization name, or the objective of the slide, whatever, in header and footer. Next is, how can you select non-continuous slide of your presentation? Our next question is, okay, wait a minute. How can you select non-continuous slides of your presentation? That is a very important question. In a presentation, non-continuous slides can be selected by holding down Control key and then clicking on each slide to be selected. So in presentation, if you want to select non-continuous slide, so just hold Control key and then checking on each slide to be selected. Our next question is, that is a very important question regarding to the presentation tools, and that is, what do you mean by transitions? What do you mean by transitions? So transitions are the special effects that introduced in a slideshow. When you make a slideshow, it means we want to present our content using different slides. that using slideshow options, then the special effect we give at the time is called the transitions. And one can choose from a variety of transition and vary their speed. So two things are there. First of all, there are variety of transitions, and we can apply any one of them. And second thing is we can control their speed also. So they are vary in their speed also. So that is the transition. Next question is, what do you understand by a slideshow? That is also a very important question. What do you mean by slideshow? So the slideshow refers to an electronic presentation that can be seen on a computer screen or a projection device, such as a projector. And a slideshow can either be self-running, in which the next slide comes automatically after a few seconds, or interactive, in which the user had to click the order of the slides. So basically, when slideshow means if we want to represent our content, these are the slides, then we can just represent it using it with slideshow options. So there are two options available with that. Whether the slide, one option is that slide automatically uh, change after certain interval of time, and second thing is that we can control the slide, and if we want to go to the next slide, then we can go easily from one slide to next slide. So that is the basic concept of the slideshow feature. So the slideshow refers to an electronic presentation that can be seen on a computer screen on a projector device. Most of the time we use projector to see the slideshow, to implement the slideshow option, because we basically we basically address a group of person or a number of person at the same time. So we use projector. So most of the people can easily see our slides. And a slideshow can either be a self-running. When we talk about the self-running feature, that it means that in which the next slide comes automatically after a few seconds. Or second thing is interactive, in which the user has to click in order to advance the next slide. Our next question is, what is slide layout? So the slide layout refers to the general arrangement of various slides components, that is a title, text, picture, etc. on the slide. And there are many slide layouts supported by Impress. Some of them are charts and text layouts, blocks text layouts, table layouts, clip art and text layouts, media clip and text layouts. So these are the different slide layout. So our main question is, what is slide layout, and mention some slide layout in Impress. So the slide layout refers to the general arrangement of various slides. First of all, various slide components such as the title, text and picture, and some of them are chart and text layout. Second is block text layout, and third is table layout, and next is clip and text layout. And some more layouts are media clips and text layouts. Our next question is, what is a master and what do you use master? That is a very important question regarding to presentation. So master in general refers to the design theme applicable to multiple slides, notes and handouts. And master is used to ensure identical design on every slide, handouts, notes and pages. So that is a master. Master in general refers to a design theme applicable to multiple slides. So if you want to apply a same theme to the multiple slides, then we use the concept of master handouts. So master are useful to ensure identical design on every slide, handouts or note pages. If we want to give a same design to different slides, then we use the concept of the master. And the next question is, name some masters supported by Impress. So these are the name of the master that are supported by the Impress, and these are slide master, handout masters, and third is notes master. So these are the three main masters supported by the Impress software. these are the questions related to the PowerPoint, related to the presentation, whether it is a PowerPoint presentation or whether it is an Impress. Our next question is about electronic spreadsheet, which is a very important feature. So our first question is, what are the significance of electronic spreadsheets? So the electronic spreadsheet offers several advantages over the manual ones. Spreadsheet is nothing but only the combination of the rows and columns, where rows and columns are intersect to each other, and we get a space that is called also as a cell, and we just put the data into that cell. So this is done electronically, so that's why it is called the electronic spreadsheet. And the software that is used are one of the most common software is MS Excel. So the electronic spreadsheet offers several advantages of the manual one, and the worksheet that can be created through the electronic spreadsheet are quite big in size, and that can store large volume of data. Any part of the worksheet can be viewed, edited, and printed in desired format. Data can also be viewed in a pictorial form, that is graphs, charts, etc. with the electronic spreadsheet, and one can easily get formatted reports and get answer to what if questions. For example, if you can determine what will be efforts on profit if price of any product is increased or decreased. So that is the significance of the electronic spreadsheet. In electronic spreadsheet, we can apply different formulas, such as if you want to find out the percentage of student, we can apply the formula of the percentage, and if you want to find out the total number of total marks gained by a student, we can easily find using by applying a simple formula of sum. So that are the basic advantage of electronic spreadsheet. Next question is, how many rows and columns are there in Double Calc worksheet? So 65,536 rows and 1,025 columns are there. Okay, and what is a cell and how it is referred? So the basic building block of the worksheet is called as a cell. So basically cell is a nothing but only the intersection between the rows and the columns. That area is basically known as a cell, and a cell is a intersection of the column and the rows, and a cell is a identified by its address, basically the intersection of the columns and the rows. For instance, if row 3 is intersected by column F, then the cell formed is addressed by F3. And the main advantage of the cell is that when we perform any operation on the cell, then if the value of the cell is changed, then formula is behave according to that. So basically our formula is not based on the numbers, it is basically based on the address of the cells. So if the content of the cell is changed, then automatically formula will also be changed. Our next question is, what do you mean by the term cell pointer and current cell? So the cell pointer is a cell boundary that specifies which cell is active, and the active cell is known as a current cell. So active cell is known as a current cell, and the cell pointer is a cell boundary that specifies which cell is active. Next question is, what do you mean by the range of a cell? So the range of a cell is a group of one or more contiguous cells that forms a rectangular area in a shape, and a range is specified by giving the address of a first cell and the last cell. For example, A5 is a cell, means is the name of the column, 5 is the 5 means fifth row. So A5 is a cell address, colon B10. So B colon is another cell address, and when we separate these two address, then it simply means that it is a basically a range. Our next question is, what is the default alignment of number, text, and formula in a spreadsheet? So default alignment of text or labels entry is left alignment, and for numbers and formula it is right alignment. It is a very important question. What is the default alignment of number, text, and formula in a spreadsheet? So the default alignment of text or labels entry is left alignment, and for numbers and formula it is right alignment. Our last question is, what do you mean by cell referencing, and how what do you mean by cell referencing, and what are the different types of referencing? So each cell is worksheet is a unique address, as we know that, and when cell address is referred to in formula, formula, it is called as cell referencing. And there are three main types of cell referencing. These are relative referencing, absolute referencing, and mixed referencing. So that is all about our today's lecture. In our next lecture, we will discuss some more features of or some more question answer related to uh, spreadsheet. Thanks for watching this video.